Hello, welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show, where we'll be discussing leadership, business, and human potential, inspiring you to live rich from the inside out. Unlock your creativity, stretch out of your comfort zone, break through your barriers, take inspired action, and achieve epic results. Now, here's your host, two-time best-selling author, speaker, and certified executive coach, Debra Kasowski.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Millionaire Woman Show. I am super excited to have you here with us today and wanting to talk to you about how repetition leads to mastery. Whatever we plant into our subconscious mind and nourish with repetition and emotion will one day become reality. That's a quote by Earl Nightingale. Success and failure are both habits. 97% of what we do is by spontaneous habit. People can get frustrated with repeating the same practices over and over. They may get bored. They may think there's no room for spontaneity. Their minds do not get excited after repeated exposure to content or activity, yet repetition is necessity. Repetition is the mother of skill, which leads to mastery. If you want to develop success habits, you must repeat, practice, and develop your skills and a new way of thinking to develop new neural pathways in the brain. If you don't practice, you will never master anything. Practice involves deliberate repetition. What does repetition do? Repetition helps you master new skills and develop your abilities. You will improve in your speed and increase your confidence. You will strengthen those connections in your brain. Repetition emphasizes key points, and it helps you transition a skill from conscious to subconscious. Think of the time you first learned to drive a car. You thought about everything from where you put your hands on the wheel, to shoulder checking, to doing everything very deliberately. And soon enough, now when you hop in a car these days, chances are you're not thinking of every little thing that you need to do. You don't give it much thought anymore. But when you first started to drive, you started out doing things. They may have seemed awkward and uneasy, but as you practiced and rehearsed, things started to come to you easily. It became easier. Repetition also solidifies information. In order to keep it in your memory for recall when you need it. Over time, like an athlete, you developed intuitive understanding, a keen ability to know how you're performing on any given day. And you learned what you needed to do to sharpen your skills. Avina Celesti said, an action by itself is insignificant, but an action repeated every day is life-changing. So how do you get past boredom? Boredom can result from feeling empty, not challenged, limited attention span, or a lack of interest in the activities around you. Your boredom may be attributed to things in life that you're taking for granted. You need more. You want more. And boredom can be a wake-up call that you need to just shake things up. When things get routine and you get bored, your dopamine levels drop. And dopamine is a chemical messenger in the brain that increases when we're excited about new situations. You crave excitement to increase this chemical in our brains. So you know what? I encourage you to explore your boredom. Why are you bored? What can you do to increase excitement? Expand on your learning of the subject. Can you make it a game out of it? With your repetition? Are you procrastinating from getting things done? Are you lacking motivation or inspiration to take consistent action? Stop overthinking things, the reasons that you could be bored. Don't force yourself to do something. Find a way to spice up your routine and energize the repetition involved. Challenge yourself to do new things, take up a hobby, travel, explore new adventures and cultures, expand your way of thinking, and allow yourself to be bored. Learn how to be versus do can be a good thing. Write in a journal to express your thoughts and share your story. The same things that raise your vibration will also decrease your boredom. You can continue on your path to mastery through practice and repetition. Expand your level of knowledge by finding YouTube videos, articles, podcasts, and books to stimulate your brain. And that way, you're going to have more questions to ask on the subject that you want to master. You're going to be increasing that dopamine level and start getting excited about your path to mastery. Repetition of the same thought or physical action develops into a habit. Repeatedly, frequently enough, it will become an automatic reflex. And that's a quote by Norman Vincent Peale. And I'm just going to repeat it one more time. Repetition of the same thought or physical action develops into a habit, which repeated frequently enough becomes an automatic reflex. What success habit are you wanting to build right now? Give it a thought. Comment below in the video. We would love for you to subscribe to our Success Secrets on newsletter. You can go over to my website at www.debrakasowski.com and you get the free download of my ebook called The 21 Habits High Achievers Kick to Achieve Success. And I would love to hear from you how this podcast has influenced you. Go over to Apple Podcasts, write us a review, give us a 5-star high five. Share this episode with your friends. I am so grateful that you're here listening. It's listeners like you or viewers like you who are sharing this around the world. We have listeners in Japan, the US, Brazil, all over the world, and it is super, super exciting. The Millionaire Woman Show is all about building you to live rich from the inside out in leadership, business, and areas of human potential. As Muhammad Gandhi said, be the change you wish to see in the world. And my wish for you, as always, is go out and make today great. Have a good one, everyone. And we'll see you on the next Millionaire Woman Show.